Hello, welcome to the guide of becoming a branding expert. Let's start with something important. Branding is not logos, branding is not colors, and definitely branding is not about Instagram post. Those things are output. Real branding happens earlier and it's much deeper and mostly in the places where people never see. If you ever wondered why two products which are priced very similarly, which are similar in nature and it's marketed similarly, yet one wins effortlessly while other struggle, then this course exists to answer that question. And the answer is definitely not better design. The answer is it's psychology. So what this course is and what it isn't. This course is definitely not about learning Canva tricks. It's not about copying famous brand styles. It's not about chasing trends or not about memorizing frameworks without understanding them. There are plenty of course who does that, and I suggest if you would like that, you can watch that. This course is all about learning how brand actually works inside a human mind and then translating that understanding into strategy, identity, and experience for your brand or for your client's brand, anything you want. So by end of this course, you will not just make brand looks good. You will know why people trust them, why people choose them, and why they stay loyal to them. By the way, you may be wondering who I am to teach you that course. Well, I am Manjil Shrestha. You can call me a branding expert or not. I don't care. I like to call myself a learner. I've been in this space for a long time and I love learning about branding and psychology. So I'm just teaching you or maybe sharing the knowledge I had learned. And this course is not about me teaching, it's more about you learning and developing understanding of branding. So I don't like to, I'm, I like to call myself a medium who is transferring the knowledge. This knowledge was always meant to go, this knowledge was always meant for you. I'm just a medium to say that. So, why branding expert is a serious title? Most people call themselves experts. They actually are designers, marketers, or content creators. And there's nothing wrong with that. But branding expertise sits above all of them. So, who is a branding expert? A branding expert is the one who knows how decisions are made in brand, how identity shapes behavior, how culture, status, belonging influence buying, how brands scale without losing meaning. And this is the level we are going to operate now. How is this course structured? Hmm. This course is built in three phases, and the order of that matters a lot. So, phase one, we're starting with internal brand. This is the brain and soul of brand. We start with psychology, neurology, identity, and positioning because if you get this wrong, everything other becomes decoration and it will not work. You have to learn in depth to understand it properly, right? So in this phase, you learn how people decide, why they remember certain brands, how trust becomes subconscious, how to position a brand so that it feels obvious and not forced. After this, we are gonna go to the external brand. This is where the strategy becomes visible. Here we translate thinking into a visual identity, a verbal identity, some design systems, brand language. You won't just learn to make brand look good. You learn why it works. Every color, every word, and every shape will have a reason behind it, and you will learn that. So in phase three, we are gonna go to the lip brand segment, and this is very important as most of the brand fails in this. A brand is not just what it says, but it's what people experience. In this phase, we focus on customer experience, sensitive branding, internal culture, measurement and brand equity, rebranding and branding evaluation. I'm really excited for that chapter though. This is where branding becomes a real business asset, and this is not just a creative exercise for you. So, how to approach this course? I just have one important rule for you: don't cross. This is not a course that you binge watch for motivation. If you want motivation, there are enough courses out there. This is going to be information packed where I'm going to give you real world, in depth information. This is not going to be a flashy course to hook your attention. I don't want that. Every learners will hook themselves in for education, and you don't need to attract the learners, they will come to you yourself, and I believe in that. So I'm making this very non-flashy, easy to read, uh, maybe less edited for this context. It's normal course packed with information. If you love it, take it. If you don't, I can't make you do it. I believe that the learners will find a way to learn, and those who are not learners, you can't teach them. So yeah. So mm, let- what's the other segment I forgot? What you will be able to do by the end. By the end of this course, I want you to be able to diagnose why the brand is failing or winning, build a brand from first principles, defend branding decisions logically or psychologically, speak with confidence in the room with founders, CEOs, and marketers, and maybe call yourself a branding expert without faking it. And most importantly, I want you to think differently. I want you to see this world of branding differently, where you will not see logos, you will see signals. You won't see ads, you will see psychology behind it. So, what's next? So, in the next lesson, we begin where all the real branding begins. Not visual, not slogan, but with how the human brain actually makes decision. Welcome to the neuroscience of branding. Let's begin this course.